Yo, can't believe I got into a game immediately. It's actually kind of sick. Hey, all right, how y'all doing? Here, cooling with y'all. Which one am I using? All right, look, I like this one. Okay, what is this game? What are we doing? How are we doing? What is up? It's your boy. Right before I gotta go to my scripting class in Incarnate Word. I haven't really actually had a moment to fully, clearly talk to y'all about a lot of things that are going on in my life, but the shit has been crazy. You know what I'm saying? From literally having to run from the cops at Incarnate Word. You know what I'm saying? My first weeks of school there. You know, to the job training program I'm part of right now. Not really doing what it's supposed to in terms of job placement numbers, job figures, and really helping with there's supposed to be like emergency compensation help, you know what I'm saying, for bills, etc. That stuff ain't happening. So, you know.
This is just the beginning.
Okay, so what does that ability do? All right, so we're playing Deadshot, and it's like, what if MOBA but FPS, right? And so as you can see here, you see a headshot. Damn, buddy. Got him. Got him. Bottom. Oh man, there's someone got the first blood. It's all that almost like Team Fortress asset package.
I may bleed.
All right, I'm gonna start training people who health a little bit. Where my boy at? Where my boy at? Where my boy at? Where my boy at? I ain't got no coverage. Okay, so I'm speaking generally on a lot of things, and I'll probably get into more specifics as we go along. But yeah, like again, you get $1,500 as part of the Ready to Work essay as part of their compensation package. Not compensation package, but their assistance. So they'll give you up to $1,500 of assistance with like anything or whatever, right? So initially I had asked like for assistance with rent, and with rent. I asked for assistance with internet. Was that my homie? He down. They're gonna be popping me.
From here only music.
I mean, magic. I don't want to get caught at the shop over there. There's my homie. Alright, cool. I'm farming here, as you can see, so we get experience from farming the lane here, like you would at a normal MOBA. Damn. This hoe really saw me out here, like, about to go to the shop. Alright, I'm gonna restore the burst too in a second. I like headshot indicators, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. Oh my god, you get a little free agile packs. If I have something that would just allow me infinite agility for some of these characters, I think it's just a better timing, APM balance type thing. Down. That boy tried chasing me down and got. So, yeah,
I should revisit.
they were supposed to help me out, but thanks to the wonderful people at More Phenomenal Expo, I was able to pay for my books for my summer course, and, you know, hopefully. Shouts out to Mutual Aid San Antonio Collective Care, and the many other mutual aid operations we have going on here for spreading information about what's been going on in my cases, and they've been helping me. But fast forward, we hit a point in July I went to the National Veterans Outreach Program off San Pedro, the GI Forum. and I was told by the city to, hey, you're a veteran, this should possibly work for you. I explained otherwise about my, enlistment, conundrum. I went 30-ish days in active duty, and I was 6 months delayed entry cadet. So I have like reservist time in the Navy for all the things I was specking and preparing to do. But I only have from deployment and my health issue like 30 days of active duty service. So I'm what's considered an entry level discharge, which folk don't know. Like a lot of people, historically have had issues like that. You know what I'm saying? When they get like medical discharges for A, B, and C stuff. Okay, that health drain. One thing I really wish health drain would do is slow you down, like Moira in Overwatch.
Their lives will slip away.
We're going back to green. I wish communicating non-verbally without comms was a lot easier. Some of my matches have been like the most like, and then a dude just would shut up and start telling micro. You should do this. You need to do this. Blah, blah, blah.
Your spirit.
Wow. It's toxic.
I will steal their victory.
Alright, so each of these abilities. So, number 3 allows me to mark people. When they've been marked, it does more damage, but it's at the cost of my health initially.
This is just a taste.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh. That's what's crazy is I'm trying to figure out the flow of how do I be an effective healer for the team.
It's just
For me.
what it is.
You know what I mean?
The foolish will die.
We're getting packed in all lanes. You see like over here in the map lower right, it's just everything is going down. People are about to run up to B. Let me see if I can help with
Our
green over here.
is under attack.
Who's brave enough to go poke out so I can heal him?
Has been destroyed.
Nope. Over here.
Give me your essence.
Thief's reputation is well.
Alright. So, National Veterans Outreach Program hits me circa July or August. I come back with notice to vacate because they weren't going to allow me to move through the program until I had notice to vacate. Okay, fair enough. So after getting onboarded to the program and following requirements, etc. We get to like mid-August. I'm a big like, hey, I do it early, do it often type stuff, type person. So I was just on them like, hey, what's going on? My landlord's been trying to see what's going on, especially since I was looking to renew my lease at this time. So trying to renew my lease. Oh, we're about to get boned. We're mega boned.
Today, my rates are definitely going up.
Yeah, I was about to renew my lease. Just went through inspection. And my landlord, the veteran too, the sympathetic, was working with me, and he was like, "Yeah, just let them not know when we talk to them. We know the timeline of when and how this is gonna pay out. We'll renew your lease." So, the program for the National Veterans Outreach Program was supposed to be a 90-day program. I was in it for roughly 60, as they decided to not call my landlord. As it. I'm not going to go through any other logistics, whether they refused after I called and tried to put in a two-way call with the person who was working my case. they decided to otherwise just not do it. They didn't pull through and call my landlord like they were supposed to. So, fast forward to September, and they said they were that since they can't pay for anything that wasn't on the lease, that they weren't gonna help me for September, etc. Right? Turns out they helped me for September, but then didn't help me for all of September. Like didn't pay for the fees involved, and then I got evicted. So I was in an eviction because of the entire process, and them not following up with my landlord to tell him, hey, here's a check and there's a day it's supposed to be coming, and B, to make sure I got renewed the way I was supposed to be appropriately. So I had to go through the eviction, and it has been nothing but retaliatory actions from, it felt like, the National Veterans Outreach Program, where eventually I did get a little angry after they clearly, after they had already went through and decided not to do what they're supposed to. And I heard from a person here from Audi Murphy, the person I was actually reporting my complaint to, that this is a consistent issue with the GI Forum here in San Antonio specifically. A lot of veterans coalesce around that area near San Pedro Springs Park due to their inefficiencies and errors in handling things simple as not calling a landlord. That's all I had to do. Call my landlord. I'd be on a new lease. My lease would have been paid till October, etc. Right? But that again is an intersection with the fact that unemployment should have already been helping me compensate for this. I worked for the San Antonio Teachers Alliance last year and paid, you know what I'm saying, into unemployment, so I wouldn't be in a situation like this. They were in the lane. Okay, cool. See, this is the thing that can happen like League 2. You got the war, fog of war in areas where people are not doing lane work or whatever. So it's just sometimes you'll never know until they pop up on you. Map awareness is crucial here. What do these abilities do? Let me just tell you real quick. This one is a bomb at the cost of my own health. Deals damage AoE. I can heal my homies. I can heal myself. That will do damage to people based on the little bit of health I trade. You see, it was like no consequence there, and the cooldown is quick. And finally, number 4, I can swap health values with a given enemy. He's gonna pull it.
The urn is ours.
Your life. The assassin's over here.
Let's take out Kelvin.
Pull back up. No, what's going on, bro? Pull back up. Don't chase. It's too late.
You can't hide forever.
I want you to stay with me, bro. Farm with me and cut through the rest of this objective. All right, so if you don't see up on the top of the screen, there are those red dots and those white dots. Those white dots are our objectives. Those red dots are theirs. The closer we get to destroying things like this right here, you see what I'm saying?
I need to spend these souls.
Kelvin will try to outlast you, but you must endure.
You hear that? Yeah, we only have like one shrine left. But yeah, I've been fighting unemployment due to the issue that single parents, or individual parents, as single income households get like an extra piece of scrutiny that a lot of other families probably will not have to deal with, which is, are you dealing with any child care issues? Part of the Texas unemployment claims form, right? If you're here in San Antonio, a lot of y'all probably did have problems with your child care in the beginning of the year, because San Antonio Independent School District is not only closing schools permanently, you know what I'm saying, for the end of the year, but had to close schools multiple times throughout the year due to HVAC and other facilities issues that our kids like baking with no AC or no cooling at some points in the beginning of return back from winter break. You know what I mean? So I had to, you know, demarcate to them like, yeah, I don't have child care right now for the next week or so. It's holding me off. So that subsequently not only temporarily but permanently disqualified me from unemployment, and it really otherwise has caused me to have to exhaust every other city asset or problem to get me this far. So all these 8 months of compensation city programs could otherwise have been used at the back end of my already whole year of unemployment that I should add. But never either mind that, because National Veterans Outreach Program exploited me for that quick paycheck, left me, then dropped me out of their whole program, including making sure I had veterans benefits for my health care and the what's called VASH HUD, which is a Veterans Assistance for Housing. It has to do, it's a compensatory thing that the federal government provides for veterans to assist them with housing. So the entire time, my entire life could have been otherwise helped with this program. But never mind that, because getting veterans benefits aren't like a default thing. It's much like your taxes. You gotta have someone else do it for you, or file for it. So pathetic. So anyway, here I am now. Thank goodness I have enough money from the community again they provided to take my lift to go to my scripted course I'm supposed to. Damn.
Did at least try to make it.
But I'm just trying to roll with these punches, but it's too many punches coming in at once, and I feel like we need to be honest about like how many other people are just taking these on the chin individually, quietly, and then another organization or company or something is making some sort of business model around. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like it is most important to be about the change we wish to see, even if it's in a small way. So I just wanted y'all to know that like there are people out there that are like, you're already presuming like, oh, they don't want to do this, or oh, they're just lazy, or there's this, that, and the other, and it's just like, or they've been easily exploited, constantly exploited, and no one's sitting here actually looking at them as human beings for opportunities for, oh, you fit my product, you fit my niche, you fit my whatever, right? And we're not people anymore. We're reduced to our problems and how our problems fit in their business model.
They took out Abrams.
So, just wanted to tell y'all that why I learned this game.
No one is better than me. No one.
You need more protection. You know where to find it. Will none of you rise to the challenge?
See me, I was killing them though. I was killing them. But yeah, I feel like if we want things to get better, we need to confront that current reality for a lot of people, veterans or otherwise, is that there is a persistence of operations, organizations, non-governmentals, everyone, turtles all the way down, are compensated for the level of inadequacies they continue to render to the people they serve. That's why Ready to Work SA still has abysmal job placement numbers, nonetheless completion numbers. The completion numbers still haven't reached over 50%. Their job placement numbers are still not over 20 to 30%. Do you see what I'm saying? And a lot of these people are still wielding paychecks, etc. from folks. So I want y'all to know that. And I want y'all to also know that it not only is the government side, but is the private side as well. Because again, the National Veterans Outreach Program is supposed to be placing me in jobs. Here I am, like I was getting emails with screenshots, not even links to Indeed.com. Do you see what I'm saying? Like they were not grounded, nor do they care about putting someone in. They weren't even trying to. They were hitting me with that like, well, why won't you push a broom ass type energy? But like, turns out I've been doing that and volunteering in my community and doing all sorts of other things. But y'all won't ever pay my black ass to do it, right? Y'all love it when I'm doing all these things for free, volunteering my time, doing all this other stuff or whatever. But it's never worth paying me, right? So, I'm confronting it. I'm confronting folks, and I'm putting the truth out there for everyone to otherwise look at. You know what I mean? But the entire way, the entire time, a lot of folk here are trying to make the best, right? I can't even enter the front door of my house right now because between that time of all that stuff with the National Veterans Outreach Program, my daughter didn't even have a bedroom, right? This house is going through some shifts. It's been around for like 50 plus years. Some of those shifts came in the cost of my daughter's roof having a hole in it. So the roof and ceiling hole. And so she had an entire month where she didn't have any access to her bedroom because things were leaking on everything. And they didn't even care. Wouldn't let us use our insurance to get to replace or bid or do anything else for that. Fast forward to now, some of those issues have come up to the front door. And now the front door won't open. So now I have to like wedge a skateboard or tongs or something under the door to open it. Now it's gotten so bad that doesn't even work, right? It was a miracle that we got in yesterday. So it feels like a lot of people do not understand that it is a calamitous fuck shit stack of problems that people are having to navigate that make them probably a little bit irritable, that make them less resistant to understanding and truly breaching and moving forward with folk and engaging with folk on that level. I'm going to spit at y'all too. Early voting is available. Y'all should possibly vote locally, vote early, vote often. Here in Texas, if you say, for example, want to have a write-in candidate, not only is that available here, they provide you a sheet with people that are otherwise placed in ballots in other states that have an otherwise official write-in status candidacy. I would urge you strongly to just vote with what you feel. Like I know a lot of people are going to hear that and say like, oh, you're enabling people to vote for Trump, or move it the other direction and say some other. I'm telling you, really, just vote, engage. We gotta talk, right? And the only way we're going to talk about these issues is saying something, voting, doing this, dialoguing, etc., knowing each other's truth, and revealing that it's all this obfuscation, it's all these silos, it's all these other places we keep trying to hide each other into and discriminate each other into that cause these conflagrations. You know what I mean? This game is sick, by the way, but it really feels like the team stack it's very hard. I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard to find a team that wants to move at your pace and move with your momentum. I really enjoyed the game. It's very easy to pick up, very easy to understand. But it feels like the harder to master effort will come in. Like look at homie and these stats. 15, bro. That was max. That was peak kills. Peak kills in the whole game. 15, bro. The dude put him in. Look at him. Destroying the dog shit out of everything that lived on the base. Meanwhile, oh man, I need to learn this cat, huh? Who this boy be? Kelvin. Who the boy that Kelvin is, huh? He was freezing me in place a few times. I'd see him show up on me like death from above ass. And then I get stomped. He was killing it. He was doing it. Damn, I didn't use any of my flex slots. We just weren't doing it, huh? I wonder how matchmaking works, like how they stack us up, how they go. Hey, I put in that pain. Okay, I didn't realize I was a leader in object damage. Like, I think it's kind of worrisome, actually. Okay, I was getting bodied though. But yeah, this is Deadlock. It's a playtest mode right now. I think you can apply for the playtest mode too if you want, and pick up the game yourself. Probably gonna join the Discord in a little bit, see how the meta works and how the community is. But yeah, I like it. It's a fun game. And if ever you like Heroes of Storm, or if you liked other MOBA, this kind of got that, scratches that itch, but also scratches the TF2. So Battleborn is really harkens back to like when Battleborn that came out. It's got that Battleborn feel to it. But anyway, I'll catch y'all tomorrow on Tuesday. I know I didn't show up last Tuesday, and that's because, my life just sucked. But things have been looking up lately, and I urge y'all to stay tuned to the channel. I'm still trying to put together other stuff. There have been a lot of other projects I've just put on the back burner because I didn't feel like I was in the right spirit to like either make them as funny or was informative, right? A coalition for housing justice here in San Antonio, for example, I have an interview with a wonderful organizer of that organization, Kayla Miranda, and I just feel like between Ed Hinojosa of Opportunity Home, aka San Antonio Housing Authority, a private organization that oversees housing and has a wait list of over 110,000 people not seated in public housing, which is already like some of the most unsafe housing areas in San Antonio. So it's like fights amongst fights, and she's really just out here doing it. And I think the interview I was putting together really gave justice to or a really satisfying conclusion to where things are now, because we really haven't done anything in the city to advance it. You know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of things from, again, tokusatsu comedy and all the way to other stories. I just feel like I haven't had the right essence, the right things come in to give y'all the best versions of them. But I'm still working on them, and we'll be working on that as time goes on. But I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be getting back in on Comrade Black Sun episode 2. And yeah, we're just going to stay based. Love y'all.